What's up, guys? This is the final prediction video I got for the UFC Fight Night Johnson vs. Bader card. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about the Fox main card right here. So, first fight, we got Sage Northcutt against Bryan Barbarina. Now, I know a lot of guys are right away going to go ahead and pick Sage Northcutt. You know, they're on that hype train. He's finishing his fights. You know, he's winning, right? He's landing a lot of strikes also. You know, getting a lot of people points and DraftKings and whatnot on fantasy. But, you know, let's not forget about Bryan Barberena here, which is, you know, I'd say he's very underrated here. This guy is going to be a big underdog. Northcutt, I think, is the biggest favorite on this whole card. And, yeah, I've been looking into this fight right here, this matchup. I mean, I'm really not on the hype train for Northcutt. So I already wasn't really thinking about picking him. But I looked into Barbarina here. And this guy's really durable. I mean, this guy has a really good chin. So you can see he also has a lot of knockouts in his record. He does finish his fights a lot. And his last fight, I actually thought he beat Chad LaPriest in his last fight. He had more significant strikes if you guys check the stats. And he also had a takedown. But I thought he beat Chad LaPriest. It was a split decision loss for Barbarina, but I thought he beat him. And, you know, this guy's just tough. I mean, this guy, he has great cardio. It seems like this guy's just really durable. He's not the most technical fighter, but he is durable. He does have power. You know, he has cardio, which Sage Northcutt's last guy he fought didn't have cardio. I think his name's like Cody something. Yeah, that guy, he took him down the first round, and the second round he was just gassed or something like that. I think that's how the fight went down, and he got, you know, finished or whatever. But yeah, I mean, we see Northcutt has a weakness with the wrestling. Barbarina, I don't even think he's really a wrestler. He seems like just a stand-up fighter, but you know, he might throw in some takedowns here. And Northcutt seems like he doesn't have good ground game, no good ground skills. Like once he's on the ground, he doesn't know really what to do. He doesn't get up or anything. So for this fight, guys, I'm really just gonna take the underdog on this one. I actually do believe, you know, he will beat Northcutt also. I think he's gonna have to knock him out. I don't think if it goes to the decision, I think they're gonna go ahead and give it to Northcutt unless he completely dominates him. I know for sure Northcutt's not gonna be able to finish this guy by knockout. If he does, it's gonna be by submission, because Barbarina has a really good chin on him. This guy is durable, like I said, good cardio. And yeah, I mean, he's really underrated, and I think Northcutt's almost like a 5-1 favorite. I mean, this is crazy right here. Like, you guys got to give Bryan a chance here. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick Barbarina here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just say the third round TKO for him. If the fight even goes that long, if it doesn't go that long, I say second round TKO. I really think he's gonna be able to finish him. Northcutt, I think, doesn't have that good of a chin, so you know, let's go ahead and wait for that fight. That's gonna be my prediction, guys. Next fight, I also had some trouble here with this fight. Now we got Uriel Contra here versus Jimmie Rivera. Now Contra here, you know, is just a stable here at 135 pounds. This guy's, you know, fought a lot, has a lot of fights. You can look at that record. He almost has 40 fights. Decent striking. You know, he used to be higher ranked, but now he's number 14, and he's fighting against Jimmie Rivera, which has only had 2 fights in the UFC, but he has a very impressive record at 18-1. Doesn't have that much finishes, but he does finish people also. He's pretty short also. I mean, he's kind of small. I think he should actually maybe want to cut down on 125. I mean, but he is built really strong. This guy has a lot of muscle on him, so he might just want to stay at 135. I mean, he doesn't have that bad of a reach advantage. He's at 68-inch reach. But yeah, Alcantara here, a solid striker with a decent BJJ. While Rivera here, you know, they say he's a wrestler, but I haven't seen this guy really use his wrestling in his fights, which is something to think about on this fight. But he does land a lot of strikes. Look at those significant strikes right there landed per minute. Almost 7 strikes per minute. This is really nice for DraftKings players like myself, for DraftKings, you know, the MMA fantasy. Yeah, this guy might land a lot of strikes. Uriel Alcantara here is big. Also even for the weight class, he's really big fighter for 135. You know, he's fought Uriah Faber. He's fought some good fighters right here. But I'm really thinking here Alcantara is gonna lose this fight. I don't know if Rivera is gonna be able to take him down. Alcantara has, you know, decent takedown defense too. But I mean, I haven't even seen Rivera use his wrestling But I really think Rivera is gonna just be able to beat him by decision, guys. I think he's gonna take it by decision. He's gonna land a lot of strikes. I think he's actually gonna outstrike a striker of Alcantara here. Alcantara has good, striking, but I think he's gonna be able to outstrike him. I mean, a lot of people think Alcantara has the better striking, but I mean, Rivera has decent combinations. I seen this guy's last fight; he looked really good, and it looks like he packs some power too. It looks like so. I'm just gonna take Rivera here. He's gonna land a lot of strikes, which means a lot of points on DraftKings, and I mean, I just think he's gonna take it. But I mean, Alcantara is kind of an underdog here, so I mean, you never know. You might wanna, if you want to take a risk, I say pick Alcantara. I mean, you never know. He might just be able to smash Rivera on the feet, because I mean, he does have a reach advantage and whatnot, and good multi-striking skills. But you never know. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with Rivera on this one, guys, by decision. That fight should be good right there. It might be a nice striking matchup. I don't really think Rivera's gonna use his wrestling. Anyways, the next fight here, co-main event, we got Barnett versus Rothwell. Most of these guys top 10 heavyweights. Rothwell number 7, Josh at number 8. Now for this fight, right away I thought about picking Barnett, and that's just the way I'm gonna keep it. Also, guys, this guy's a veteran. Both these guys are veterans. Both these guys durable, good chins, decent striking. But the advantage here Barnett has is his ground game. He has really good wrestling. Catch wrestling is what he calls it. He's also really good against the clinch. He could get you against the clinch and land a ton of strikes, which is gonna do good on DraftKings to give you lots of points. And he's also a heavyweight. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be able to finish Rothwell, because Rothwell is really tough, has good chin. So I think it's gonna go 3 rounds, guys. I'm really counting out Rothwell here. He is a good fighter, but I'm gonna have to go with Barnett here. I mean, he looked good. He looked good against Roy Nelson. He was able to beat him up against the clinch, and I think he should be able to do the same also to Rothwell. If not, he'll just take him down and work on his submissions. Barnett also has good submissions on the ground, from the top. So yeah, I just really think Barnett's going to be able to dominate this fight on the ground, and I think he will be able to take down Rothwell on the ground or whatever. So yeah, that's going to be my prediction, guys. I got Barnett here winning. It's a heavyweight fight. I got him winning by decision. So that's going to be my pick, guys. Now, we come here to the main event right here. 5-round fight. We got Anthony Johnson against Ryan Bader. Both of these guys top 5 light heavyweights. Both of these guys highly ranked. Really good fighters at light heavyweight division. And yeah, a lot of people are already counting out Bader. And you know what? I'm going to have to get on that train also, guys. I'm going to go ahead and count him out. Even though I was actually thinking about picking Bader, you never know about Rumble here, but he looked really good his last fight. He also used some wrestling, and I also saw Bader's last fight against Rashad Evans, and I saw him backing up a lot. And I just think if he does that with Rumble, I think he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. I mean, Rashad Evans was pushing Bader against the fence, and I really think Johnson is not, he's not going to be like Rashad Evans. He's going to straight up attack him against the fence. He's not going to let him, if he gets him against the fence, he's going to dump on him with those really good strikes that he has, his boxing or his kicks. So I just think he's going to be just too much for Bader, guys. Bader, has been knocked out. I don't know about his chin. I think his chin's okay, but I don't think no one's chin can really handle Johnson's power. This guy just has vicious power. Whenever he throws a punch, you could tell this guy really wants to knock you out with that punch. Like, this guy throws everything into his punches, and he also has good takedown defense himself. So I think Bader's chance of winning here would just be to use his footwork and try to not get hit by Johnson, but that's going to be really hard, guys. So for that reason, I'm just gonna have to go with Rumble on this one, and I got him winning by 2nd round knockout. And if he can't get him by that, then I think after the 3rd round, if he survives that long, I think Bader will probably win the fight. That's if he survives, though, guys. So yeah, guys, I got Johnson winning the fight, 2nd round knockout. So that's gonna be my predictions for these fights, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I'm also going to make another video on my DraftKings lineups that I used, or that I picked, the fighters I picked. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm also going to do review videos on these fights when they go down on Saturday. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.